BBC News at 10 o'clock, this is Chris Berrow. The mother of Brianna Ghey, the 16-year-old who was murdered by two teenagers, has said she's open to speaking to the mum of one of her daughter's killers. Scarlett Jenkinson and Eddie Ratcliffe were given life sentences last week.
Are you ready, Chris?
I'm ready to rock and roll.
Here we go. The first ever trucking forecast on Radio 2, as read by Chris Berrow.
And now, the trucking forecast, issued by the Highways Agency on behalf of Andy the Trucker and the Midnight Massive. There are warnings of gales in Andy's vicinity. Sorry, they've made me say that. And finally, M1. BBC News at 1 o'clock, this is Chris Berrow. Emmanuel Macron will face the far-right challenger Marine Le Pen in a runoff for the French presidency. With most of the votes counted, the latest results show a 2 percentage point difference between them, with Mr Macron on just over 27%.
The biggest news headline of all, let's head across to the Radio 2 newsroom, and Chris is there for us.
Breaking news from the news booth. Eleanor is getting ready to travel from Glasgow to Cardiff for the Printed Festival in Chapter Arts Centre over the weekend. She reports it will be full of great artists and has her fingers crossed for a weekend of sunshine. And it is going to be sunny. I've checked, so that's good news.
Oh, fantastic stuff. Thank you very much indeed, Chris. Also, Chris, we've been talking about medals and trophies. Have you won a medal for the best newsreader at Radio 2 at all?
I don't think they hand them out, sadly.
Oh, we should do that. Let's try and... Well, I'll speak to the controller.
Have a word. Yeah, that would be great. No, but this is the only medal I've ever won, so this is my crowning achievement in my life. This is from primary school at the age of 5. I don't know why, but I was awarded the very prestigious lunch cup, apparently for eating my lunch in a good way. They'd said to me.
Chris,
it was presented
this is so sweet.
It was a ceremony, and I don't know what the criteria were for winning the lunch cup, but all I remember is that it had a tortoise and a hare engraved on the side of it. So I don't know if that was to do with speed or eating quickly with accuracy. I don't know what it was, but anyway, I kept it for a whole year, and I was pretty sad, I think, at the age of 6 when I had to give it back.
So you're 6 years old. I've just got this image of you in your little school uniform, and you're eating gracefully and elegantly there, whilst everyone else is throwing food around, and there's food everywhere, and you're there.
My greatest achievement.
Beautifully eating your sandwiches. However, I would win a trophy for the worst eater ever. I was
having... Are you a noisy one?
Terrible, honestly. My kids often say, "Mum, look at him." Mum, what's he doing?
Making a scene.
And I say, kids, I'm hungry. I'm busy. I'm a busy man.
Got to eat.
Chris, lovely to talk to you, my friend. You are a legend. Thank you very much indeed. I love that.
Archaeologists at Pompeii have discovered the remains of a small pregnant tortoise who died when Mount Vesuvius erupted in 79 AD and destroyed the city. An archaeologist suggested the tortoise could have been a pet or wandered into the city from the nearby countryside. And now the weather. Most areas will be breezy with sunny spells and scattered showers. Some may be thundery, especially towards the west. Highs of 20 degrees Celsius in London, 19 in Edinburgh, 18 in Cardiff and 16 in Belfast. That's the BBC News. It's 7:05.
Nice tortoise story, Chris. Thank you very much indeed for that.